Black is back. I hope you guys can hear me okay. We've had audio problems, and I apologize for starting later than I was scheduled for my live because we had a power outage and my father was leaving, and just as he left, the power came back on, and there it is. It just happens. See, it's just the power back on. See, yeah. Anyway, it's just the topic of this live was going to be about just slavery and just how your parents bring you here and everything. I don't know. I probably would have said something a lot better if it had been a little while ago, like when I had it scheduled. But I don't know. This will probably be a short live. We'll see how many people show up, and yeah, we'll go from there. So is this, I might just leave this live open for discussion on what you guys think about slavery, and yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we just leave this live open for what you guys think about slavery? Because I don't really know what to say other than what I've already said. I just know that I did want to do a live tonight, and the power went out, and it's just that's the way it worked out. But yeah, it is just slavery, guys. It's the world of slavery. We're just here to just be slaves for that piece of paper. So why don't we just, until the day comes that I ever should appear on StreamYard and a panel or whatever, why don't we just leave it open for discussion? What do you guys think about slavery? What we should do about slavery? I was gonna say something different earlier, but it's just I think we're gonna do that for this live. We're just gonna leave it open for discussion. Like, what do you guys think about slavery? And if anybody misses the live, then you're free to comment below. Let's do that. Let's do that for this live. This live will be about 15 minutes because I would have already started the live about an hour ago, and I just yeah, it's kind of a, and I already had one yesterday, I think, and it was just kind of, even that one was kind of interrupted as well. So it's just, let's go ahead and get this live done and over with, and I'll leave, just anybody wants to comment. What do you guys think about slavery? It's just, I had all these things to say, and hopefully the next live I'll be like, yeah, I can do it when I want to do it, you know what I mean? Because it's just, there's other things I want to do, man. It's just, this live should have already been going on for like almost an hour by now. It's just, we're just going to leave it at 15 minutes. I'm not going to go blank or anything. I've had those lives where I just go blank and I just leave it running all night. And it's not going to be that or anything. It just be 15-minute live. Anybody wants to come on and say, well, what do they think about slavery and how the world could be a better place? Because it's just the way the world is just, there's so much to say, and it's like, you gotta be in that train of thought where it just comes out of you right at the right time. I see somebody's watching, and otherwise it's like, I want to do this live an hour ago. It's like I don't really know what to say anymore. It's just like anything I haven't said already. So what do you guys think about slavery? Anybody wants to come on and say anything is more than welcome. I know how the algorithm is on YouTube and everything. It's just something to do with the way you say things or who hears it. It's weird. I know. It's amazing how it's just everything just goes inward in this world. And also, this is the first live I've ever done with an actual subject hashtag in the name of the live. Usually I just say Black Hole Live number so and so, but this time I'm, but at the same time it's going to be a different live than it would have been. I might end up just calling this Black Hole Live 86 and a half or something. I don't know. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and get this live done because I got other things to do, and it's just a lot of people got to be slaves, and so it doesn't matter whether you work during the day or whether you work during the night. It's still slavery. We come into this world, and we're just here to be slaves. We're here to just be a slave to that paper. That's it. And if we do anything else, there's something wrong with us. So yeah. Live ain't going to be more than 15 minutes. I need to get on with some other stuff I need to do tonight. It's just, my personal life, trying to cope in this rabbit hole matrix, if you know what I mean. Anybody wants to come on and say what they feel about slavery is more than welcome. I'll leave the live running 10 more minutes, and then I got to end it. I got to get out of here after that. It's a crazy world that we're living in. We're just doing the best we can. I had so much to say about an hour ago. I'm going to try to say it the best I can over the next 10 minutes. It's just a world of slavery. Nothing I hadn't said before, guys. It's just all these expectations of us. And none of us remember ever asking to be here. Once again, the reason this live has been so delayed is because of the power outages. It just goes back to show you. It's like, think back to how it was back in the day. Like, they didn't have anything but horses and candles and carriages, and the Model T or the light bulb wasn't even invented yet. They had to go all the way down the street just to get a pail of water in the well. People don't realize how spoiled they are nowadays. Slavery back then was even worse than it is now. But at the same time, you got to look at it like, well, even though we're spoiled, we're still having to deal with, there's always been slavery, guys. There's always been people that are just working their butts off. It doesn't matter what time it's been. It doesn't matter if it's Egypt or if it's Rome, or it doesn't matter with all the technology. It doesn't matter if there was no light bulb. It doesn't matter if you did have to go down the road for a pail of water. There's always been slavery in this world. And I was going to even say, it's like, oh, I'll just start making lives from now on and not make any more videos. I wake up the next day and I just got another idea or whatever, and I just make another video. I'm going to make videos whenever I feel like making them, just like I've always said. It's just I'm not being a slave to you guys. The reason I'm on YouTube is because I want to be on YouTube. I want to try to help you guys and make you feel better, and I want to try to make myself feel better. So it's better than just having to talk to yourself. It's just you get on here and you say what you need to say, and these other people say what they need to say, and it's just the vibe of it. Yeah. Okay, we got 4 people watching. Good. I thought I wasn't going to get anybody on this live. Evan Boya says, "What's good, my nigga?" Oh yeah. It's just let's try to be nice, guys. I can always block you, I don't really appreciate that, but yeah, it's just another day in the slavery. We gotta cope as best we can, and it's always going to be something to deal with in this place that we call Earth. It's a rock that's spinning through the solar system, and it's just one of many solar systems, and one of many galaxies, and it's just maybe even one of many universes. Area Garcia says, "Yo, yo, yo, yo." So anyway, guys, I'll leave the live open for another 7 minutes. Tell me what you guys think about slavery. Tell me how you think the world could be better, or if it even can get better other than just the only exit is death, right? That's all we got is death. Evan Boyer says, "From my home, guys, let's try to be a little nice with the comments. I don't appreciate that kind of language on my channel. Anyway, as I was saying, tell me what you guys think about slavery and how it could be abolished, because it's just, even back in the day when Abraham Lincoln, it's like, oh, he freed the slaves. Guys, there's always been slavery. It's just, I've heard, it's like, oh, even the black people sold the black people. It's just, it's always been about skin color. What it is, the skin color is that's just melanin in the skin, guys. I might make a video or whatever about this to protect from the sun's rays. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with inferiority or whatever. It's just even white people. I mean, just the slavery has never ended, and it could end, but it never will, because everybody's. I've said it time and time again, you could have a system where one guy comes in one day and another guy comes in another day. But we got this system where one guy has to handle the work of about 5 or 10 people all week long. But at the same time, if you're good at what you're doing, and if you like what you're doing, then it can't really be slavery. If you like what you're doing, if you love what you're doing and you feel like you're helping people, then that's not slavery. What's sad is that sometimes you like what you're doing, and it's like people get laid off. It's like but I want to do this job. It's like, oh, we don't have the resources. So it's just, in any sense, there's always going to be some kind of slavery. The only time that there isn't slavery is when you actually like what you're doing and you're just helping people, and there's nothing in the way of that. And almost always there's going to be something that gets in the way of that. Otherwise, it's just, we're in heaven if everything just goes our way all the time. So this is a slave world. Unless you're just happy with what you're doing. There are people that are happy with what they're doing. I'm not saying that doesn't exist in the world, but nothing ever lasts forever. All good things seem to pass, and the bad stuff just seems to stick around. So, No, I'm not calling anybody a slave, CJ. I'm calling people slaves for just existing in a world where they have to do things that they don't want to do. I'm not talking to everybody. It's just let's be nice. Let's be nice, guys. Evan Buenia says, high Melina people go after albino people. What's that? I don't know what that is. It's like the roles have changed. Okay. What's an albino person? I've never heard of that before. Let's try to be polite. Evan Bellino says we could make them so strong they could be super soldiers. Well, I can understand that. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are soldiers in the world, and they defend their country, and that's good. I salute them. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up in about 3 minutes. I'm just going to leave it open to you guys. How do you think that we can make the world a better place and try to get rid of all the suffering? What do you guys think? Evan Benia says, like white hair, eyes and everything. Okay. Sigma, Ohio, Rizzler says, what's up, Evan Benia? Okay. I don't really have anything else to say for this live, so let me guys know what you think about how we could make the world a better place. Because it's not, nothing's ever gonna, as long as we keep procreating. And it's just, you gotta just strive for happiness, just like in that movie. You gotta pursue happiness. And if it's just, that's all life is just the coming home. And if you're going outside of that, then you're just setting yourself up. Okay. Evan Winger says the billionaires should share their money with everyone else. Very good. That's exactly my point. It's like these people that have all this money, they need to share it with all these poor people. And it's just all these things on the TV you see about, or just anywhere, just donate to charity. Well, all these charities probably wouldn't even be necessary. I mean, if they forked over. I mean, at the same time, some of these people might actually be giving some of their money to that, but it's none of my business. I wouldn't know if they are or not. At the same time, it doesn't make any sense for somebody to be hoarding something that's going to help people when they need it, and then it's like, oh, you need to help people. We can't afford it. They can afford it. They should hand it over. So yes, that's a good point. MS says, I don't like Evan Juanita. People like these need to release those things. They do hurtful to others. I don't understand why some find it fun to say these racist ideologies. Yeah, I hear you. Evan Juanita says about 1 million people, and he makes money so fast it won't affect them. Okay. See, that's another thing. Some people make more money than others. I mean, that's not fair. I mean, everybody should have equal rights and everything, on the table for what they, their needs and such. Otherwise, it's an unfair system, and that's where the slavery comes in. And if you're going to have children, you need to have the means to take care of them. So anyway, guys, we're going to be wrapping up the live in about a minute. Anybody else want to come on and say something? I'll be happy to hit on it. Appreciate you guys being with me tonight. I'm sorry for the delay in the live. It was supposed to be a lot longer, but that's just how it worked out, and we'll see what we can do for the next one. Anybody wants to say anything is more than welcome. If you're gonna have children, that's the main thing. If you're gonna have children, make sure you're able to take care of them. If anybody says good, yeah. All right, guys, we're in the live now. See you guys later. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.